He needs to come up here. So I had the privilege, I don't know if Mike wants me to admit this, but it was a decade ago that I had the privilege of meeting this man at Walter Johnson when I became the principal there. And I brought Mike into my office because there was an issue that we had to confront. So Walter Johnson High School is an amazing school. But we had a problem in that there was a scholarship opportunity for an African-American male senior. And I had asked my assistant principals to put together the data, the list of those students, so that we could then send that nomination in. They were hesitant to come back to me because at the time they said there was no African-American male student at Walter Johnson who met the criteria. At the same time, we'd just taken an opportunity as a new principal to look at the yearbook. And the yearbook at Walter Johnson did not look like the hallways at Walter Johnson. And so I brought Mike Williams into my office along with Esther Adams, another incredible educator at that school. And I said, we've got to do something about this. And we can't just do it as adults. We need to have the students. The students have got to do this with us. We need them. It's not that we're passing the baton, but that we have to work and carry that baton together if we're going to make this happen. And so I thank Mike Williams for taking an idea. And I don't think you can necessarily understand how powerful it is for Mike or for me to stand here today and to see this. I thank all of you in all of your schools for what you're doing, and I'm going to ask you to do even more when you go back. Make sure that that yearbook reflects everyone in your school. Make sure that there are scholarship opportunities for everyone in your school. Make sure that your school represents you. We have so many of our high school principals here with us today, so I know that their commitment is with you. Work with them hand in hand. And let's close this achievement gap. Having had the privilege of working with Mike, I've also had the opportunity to work with another gentleman whose commitment to closing this gap is tremendous. He came into Montgomery County as our superintendent, using the words of Gloria Latson-Billings and saying, we have got to pay down this educational debt that has accumulated in our society. We must close this gap. He has tasked me with going forward and making some major revisions to what we do in our high schools. And where did he say we would start? We would start at Wheaton High School, our highest impacted school with poverty in this county. He said that if we are going to address the achievement gap and be honest about it, we must address our alternative programs in Montgomery County. And so he charged me with doing that. It's my privilege to introduce to all of you the Superintendent of Montgomery County Public Schools, Dr. Joshua Starr.
How are we doing today? So I'm just going to say a couple of things. First, I want to thank all of the people who are here today. We have elected officials who are here because we care about you and we love you. We have principals, we have teachers, we have parents, we have guidance counselors, all of whom are here because you are beautiful and because we love you, right? Everything we are doing in the Montgomery County Public Schools is about you. Everything we are doing is about saying, how can we work harder to make sure that we find the ways to help close the gap, and this is what it's all about. Student leadership is one of the most important things. You know, kids listen to kids, and you all know this. Kids listen to kids much more than they listen to adults. Sorry, moms and dads out there. And I need you guys to do something for me. You all know who that student was, your friend, maybe in elementary or in middle school, who now may not be in the same group that you're in, who may not be working hard, who may not be taking advantage of leadership opportunities, who may not know the right path. I need you to do me a favor. I need you to go to that student and say, you know what, come with me. Come with me. Let's go down and talk to the counselor. It's not over for anybody. Let's go down and talk to the counselor. Let's go down and talk to people in the community like Diego, people in the community like Ronnie. Let's talk to the pastors. Let's talk to the teachers. Let's get you back in. The gap is not going to close through any fancy program. It's not going to close if we buy everybody lots of technology. It's going to close when each and every one of you continue what you're doing today. You continue working hard, and you do what is so important for each and every one of our kids, and that is instilling hope. You have hope. Now, hope is not about just crossing your fingers and saying, oh, I hope something happens. Hope is about 4 things. Hard work. You all are working hard. Give it up to the people in the purple who work so hard to organize this. My purple people. Hope is about opportunity. Taking the opportunity to do what you need to do, right? Taking the opportunity to make sure that you're in class. Taking the opportunity to apply for a scholarship. Taking the opportunity to reach out and get an internship like some of the great kids I talked to out there today. Hope is about hard work. Hope is about opportunity. It is about preparation. It is about the hard work of our teachers, our counselors, our principals, and how hard they are working to be prepared so they can prepare you for a very different world than the one that I grew up in. And most importantly, hope is about equity. Hope is about making sure that we do what we need to do to continue to fund programs like Minority Scholars, right? And where's Michael again? Where's Michael? This man, right? Can we please give it up again? Michael's got a whole team of people. He's got a whole team of people he's been working with. And if I knew everybody's name, I would say it. Say the name. Miss Naheda. Who else? Sharif Robinson. Sharif Robinson. Yeah. Randy Alden. Randy Alden. Sandy Young. Sandy Young. Yeah. Tina Benta. Tina Benta. Sharif Overton. Sharif Overton.
I don't know these people.
You go on and on. It is about, hope is about making sure that we as a community continue doing the hard work that we need to do to close the gap. There is no silver bullet. I wish there was. This is about doing something in Montgomery County that we have an opportunity that doesn't exist anywhere else. When you have elected officials, when you have teachers, when you have parents, when you have principals and leaders, and most importantly, when you have students who get it, we can do this. I am privileged, I am proud, we love you, we care about you. I will see many of you in a couple weeks walk across the stage. Keep walking, we make the road by walking. Keep it up and we will close the gap. And let me now introduce President of our Board of Education, Phil Kaufman.